Hey guys, it's your girl Ayesha, and today I'm going to show you how I made this unicorn magnetic eyeshadow palette. Now, if you're thinking that this mold looks somewhat familiar, that's because it's actually from the May Sophie and Toffee Elves box, which was a board game theme, but I wasn't quite sure whether or not I wanted to make a board game. So my husband and I, we kind of locked minds and came up with the idea of creating a magnetic eyeshadow palette. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trimming down the magnetic sheet that we got. I'm trimming it down to size because I only want it to go into the larger part of this mold. And now I am choosing which glitters to use. These are absolutely stunning. You guys already know that I am a Larissa girl when it comes to glitter. The discount is in the description. Now the palette that I'm using is from Freedom Street. This is the Playhouse palette. And I also got a small pocket mirror from eBay and then managed to take out the mirror from that. It was a little bit tricky, so please do be careful if you decide to follow along with this tutorial. Now, I'm going to be giving you some more instructions in just a moment, but first of all, I just want you to enjoy this very satisfying glitter section. How satisfying was that? Don't ever say that I don't give you guys anything, okay? Okay, so what I'm now doing is I am putting in the magnetic strip into the box. Please do make sure A, that your magnet is facing the right way, and B, that you put it where it's actually supposed to be. So right here you can see that I've put it at the top when I need to actually move it down so that it matches with the cavity at the bottom. So yeah, make sure that you do definitely put it in the right place. I'm using 1:1 ratio epoxy resin for this, just because I just find 1:1 a lot easier to use. And now I'm using a heat gun to get rid of any bubbles. Now I found that when I poured the resin in, it kind of made the mold bow out a little bit on the sides. So I used 2 Elves boxes on either side just to make sure that everything cured nice and straight. For added support, I did add 1 small box at one end and then a tiny little box at the other end, just to make sure that everything was completely level. Seriously though, how amazing do these glitters look in resin? They are so stunning. So on the left, you can see how it looks with the magnet in, and on the right, you can see how it looks without it. This is the reason why I chose a dark color combination, because if I used a light color combination, then you definitely would have seen the big black magnet through it and it wouldn't have looked as nice. So now I'm just taking the eyeshadow pans out of the palette and arranging them into the magnetic side of the box. These are supposed to be removable. So yeah, that's actually their purpose. You can definitely mix and match them with other palettes that they have on their website. But I was so relieved when I shook the box and nothing moved. Like, I was so worried that it was still going to slip around, but it didn't. So thank goodness for that. So next what I'm doing is I'm taking some UV resin and applying it to the back of the mirror. And it was actually quite a long search to find a mirror that was going to be fitting for this project. A quick tip for this, make sure that you're curing it from the back because UV light obviously can't penetrate through the mirror. So of course you want the resin to be able to stick to your box. So make sure that you're curing it from behind. So next it's time for me to add on the little hinges. Again, I cured from both sides because the UV light can't just pass all the way through the metal. So I made sure that I gave it a really nice cure both ways. And then I took this mold that I got from AliExpress. Don't worry, it's not going to be this huge. I only filled it up about, not even halfway, but I knew that I needed to have something on top of the box so that whenever I opened it, that it would kind of like stop opening at a certain angle. Otherwise, it would just open out completely flat and then I wouldn't be able to use the mirror whilst just sitting down doing my makeup. And that would be very, very annoying. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this part actually came out. So as you can see, demolding this, yes, the struggle is real, but perseverance is key, okay? It will come out, don't worry. So now what I'm doing is I'm just sanding down the bottom of it just to get it all nice and level. I'm using one of my favorite little tools at the moment that I got from Amazon. It comes with lots of different little like drill bits and cutters and drilly things. You know, it is really, really brilliant, and it's something that I can't believe I actually was working without, to be honest. Now, to my little cocktail of glitter, I added the Larisi holographic silver glitter, and oh my goodness, wait till you see the final reveal. It makes all the difference. It's absolutely drop dead stunning, okay? Like, I think you actually might need to go and get yourself some shades for this because, oh child, don't say I didn't warn you, okay? This is blinging. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy with the way that this turned out. I can't stop looking at it. Even when I was filming this final reveal, I just couldn't stop staring at it. I love it so much. And I really hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. Now, if you loved this video, if you learned something from this video, if it made you smile, if it made you happy, then I'm really glad because it means that I've done my job. So don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. Take care, my darlings, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.